Collective. Welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot 911. I'm Jenny. Welcome in or welcome back. I just lit some sage and it's like saging the whole room. So apparently I needed it. So I hope you guys are doing amazing today on this beautiful Saturday. Hope you made it through Christmas okay. So if you're new here, I always say these readings are timeless, so whenever you're seeing it, it's meant for you. And then the other thing is, you know, if it resonates, great, but if it doesn't, then just let it go. So, I got a few intuitive downloads, and I found my letters! Yay! So we actually get to pull letters today, which is, like, amazing. So, super awesome. Let me just turn that over, because otherwise it's just going to keep saging me, and I know maybe I need it. I'm going through a little something over here that's been difficult, and that's why I haven't been on, but yeah, and you know, just work and life and everything. It's still coming for me. I must need it. Jeez, come on, Sagey, go over there. Okay, all right. So the download that I got was it worth it? Feeding off your melancholy, discrimination against your intelligence, they feel smaller than you. So I don't know who this is for, but this is when I sat here and meditated today, though, that's what I got. So I was called to use this deck. We're going to get some letters and we're going to get some charms to see what we need to know. I'm going to take a quick sip here. Okay. All right. I'm so glad I found my letters. I've been like wanting to use these, and they're just basically Scrabble letters, but I didn't want to take them out of the Scrabble game because Gareth and I play that. So anyway, so here we are. So let's see what we got. So we got a G, we got an L, a U, and a J, a Y, a J, and a T. JT for me. All right. So I don't know if any of that means anything to you, but we'll put them over here. We'll put them where you can see them, I guess. And then we'll do some charms. Again, this is noisy, so if it bothers you, just plug your ears. So Spirit, what charms do we need? Okay, so we got a hand. I'm not sure what that means. We got a fish. We got a heart with a lock on it. Maybe somebody's heart's locked. We got a circle, a blue circle, a triangle with a red thing in it, and a carrot. Let's get a couple more. A butterfly, a crescent moon. This has been coming out a lot. Another crescent moon, and I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a little painting tray where you put your colors on and then you paint. All right, interesting. Okay, so I'll shuffle these a little in here, but it's really hard to shuffle these. There's a charm in here too. I don't know how it got in here. Hold on. There's a few of them, so let's take them. All right, hold on. Let's see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? All right, so this looks like a castle, a sea turtle, and a king's crown. Okay, so let me try to shuffle these. See if we can get some information about what is going on here. Yeah, there's so many of them. I don't know. It's like hard to shuffle. And they're all facing ways that they're not supposed to be. So I don't usually use this because I don't really care for this deck, but I was called to use it from Spirit. So we will grab a few. So we got funnel, Period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. Anytime is a good time for a lesson. We got needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Okay. We got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. All right. And then we got parrot. Someone will gossip. Oh my God, maybe you can't talk. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Isn't that wonderful and magical? Yeah, you got to be careful who you tell your shit to. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay, we're going to get one more. All right. Kangaroo. Unsettling times need to plan ahead. Okay. Okay, so all this is sounding kind of ominous. So we're going to pull from this Rift Walker deck and just see what we need to find out. And then probably use my deck, and then we'll do tarot, I think. I think that's the way it's going to go, unless we need more information that we can't get. So, Spirit, what do we need to know about this funnel, this period of frustrations, lessons to be learned? I mean, we're always learning lessons, right? But some in particular are kicking the balls. So, this may be one of those times. War paint. What you mark becomes sacred. What you face becomes known. Okay, I don't usually look this up, but we are going to. Feels like there's more to the story here. Let me see. It's probably the last one in the deck. It is. Okay, so it says, I do not run from a challenge. I ready myself in spirit and step forward painted with purpose. War paint is a call to action. It arrives when something within or around you demands confrontation, courage, and commitment. This is not a card of passive observation. It is a rally cry of fighting spirit. The moment your breath steadies, and your will sharpens. Oh, your will sharpen. Okay. To don war paint is to make a vow, to show up fully, fiercely with heart. It is an outward sign of an inward readiness. The card reminds you of preparation is sacred, and that choosing your battles with clarity is a form of spiritual integrity. I totally believe that. We have to choose the battles that we believe in, that we feel passionate about. It's, that's why they say choose your battles, because you're not going to fight over something that is ridiculous, All right. Dreamcatcher, where the night's whispers catch the soul's secrets. So you could be dreaming about this. Groundless. The ego grieves what the soul outgrows. We're going to read that too. Because it's under door and opportunities. So let's see here. Oh, here it is. Break the name, crack the throne, let the rift return me home. There comes a moment when the rift no longer knocks, it strikes. Crownless is that blow, the shattering of image, the collapse of who you thought you needed to be. This card arrives when the identity you've built out of pride, performance, and survival can no longer carry the truth of your spirit. The crown does not fall by accident. It is torn away, forged no longer from gold, but from delusion. This is so appropriate. The rift, relentless and sacred, pulls you inward, away from applause, away from certainty, and into a great unraveling. You may feel exiled from who you were, but you are being initiated into who you are. True that, baby. True that. Living in your ego, for one, is a bad way to go through life. We all do it, right? Eventually, like, you know, I would say in all different parts of our lives, we're living in our ego. Some people don't at all, like, you know, nuns probably don't live in their ego because that's all part of the experience. But living in your ego just doesn't leave room for growth. The need to always be right, the, you know, arguing about dumb shit. I don't know why that's coming out. Hear the silent drum. The call is quiet. The call is constant. The call is yours. So this is under parrot, that somebody is gossiping about all your secrets. So maybe you are intuitive and you know that they are, and maybe you just don't care. Because, I don't know. If you're standing in your truth with your war paint on, you know who you are. And it doesn't matter how many secrets of yours get let out of the bag. I let my own out. So if you want to ask me something, do it. But I don't know. So that's for somebody that, or maybe it's a need to silence the chatter in the back of your head because you feel like people are talking about you. I don't know. That could be for somebody. And then we got discernment. So underneath, do not back down from opposition. You got discernment, the light that cuts through the shadow, the eye that sees without blinking. Yeah, so I do believe whoever you are, you do have an inner discernment. You have an inner knowing. And I feel like we all have it, but when we're children, we have this innocence, this, I don't know how to say it, this free thinking. You know, we go around just saying whatever we want to say, basically. And I feel like with that comes the knowing. So, like, I don't know how you grew up or what kind of household you grew up in, but I know in my household when we were kids, if my mother was having a bad day, it was in the energy field. So you just knew to stay out of her way, because if you didn't, who knew what could happen? So I feel like, and maybe that's relevant to somebody, but I feel like with the discernment, you are cutting through the bullshit. Something has happened. Something has occurred that has caused you, I don't know if you can see this card. This person is out on a journey, it appears. So they are out on a journey of discernment, trying to figure out what's good for them, what's not good for them. And then this card that popped out was wild horses run like the wind. Underneath, unsettled times, needs a plan ahead. So maybe you did have to run in this situation. Maybe running was required because you knew intuitively that this situation was headed in a bad direction. And I don't feel like it's you unless you're a cross watcher that is having an ego death. but I feel like there are opportunities whenever you have an ego death. So, all right. And maybe you're manifesting what you really want in your dreams at night. Maybe you're thinking about what your life would look like heavily if, you know, you did this, this, or this, or followed Spirit's direction. Oh, I don't know what that was. All right. So let's get a card for war paint and period of frustration, because someone is learning a lesson. I don't know. Maybe you're having trouble talking. Maybe you're blocked. I don't know. Protect your energy from intuitive red flags. Okay, so that could be the reason why you're wearing your war paint, is because you intuitively knew that a storm was coming. A tower. And you were trying to avoid the tower. But it came anyway. Negative Nancy or Karen. They challenge you because you shine so bright. Yeah, that is kind of what was coming off in the comments. Like, discriminating against your intelligence. They have to make you feel small to make themselves feel bigger. Some people just do that. I know I've talked about it before. My father is a person who does that. Bad reputation. I feel like this person probably does have a bad reputation that you're dealing with. Distorted masculine or feminine. I'm sorry. It's not funny. But it is a little funny. So you've discerned that this person is not living in their King of Cups. They're you know, they're loving energy. They're distorted. Maybe they sold you a bill of goods. Someone is wearing a mask. Yes, and that's probably why you ran. Looking you up. Let's get a few more. Oh my gosh. And maybe that's why you need to protect your energy. What else, Spirit? House. So something happened in a house. We're going to get more information on that. We'll probably use the Love Oracle deck. I have never gotten that house card, by the way. Aquarius. Could have involved an Aquarius. Could have Aquarius traits, this person. You quite literally thrive under pressure. You are clearing karmic cycles. Rejuvenate. And you keep proving everyone wrong. Okay. So let's get a few cards from the Love Oracle deck to see what the heck is actually, I mean, I have an idea of what's going on here, but let's get specifics. I'm so sorry. I've been sick the last couple days. It's another reason why I haven't been on. I am feeling better today, but not the best. So I apologize for hacking on you. All right, Spirit. Let's get a card for protect your energy. You saw the intuitive red flags. What do we need to know about this? Unfinished business. Patterns, back and forth, baggage. So maybe you finally realize that this back and forth wasn't working for you. And that's why you put on your war paint. friends. So you sought out the support of your friends. What else? Change. Yes. So cycles. Cycles are definitely ending. I just read something recently that, hold on. For a lot of people, you've been stuck in a 9-year cycle, and it was related to snake energy. So now we are headed into horse energy, which is interesting because we got this horse card. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a beautiful card. So maybe that's why things are moving in a different direction. What about this house, Spirit? An unexpected, shocking event happened in this house, whatever that was. And it has negative Nancy or Karen with it as well. Okay. And then what about crownless? What about this person losing their ego? Well, they want to talk to you. Because even though they were trying to, crush your light, we can't take all those. I mean, I suppose we could, but that's a lot of cards. They still want to be in contact with you. So expect to hear from this person because they are going to call you or message you. Snake. Deception, shady, enemy. Yeah, so this person's going to show up in their snake costume. Oh, maybe they'll show up in their lamb costume. I don't know. They'll show up, but they're going to have the snake underneath their clothes. So just be mindful of that. What about gossiping? The truth. So people are gossiping about the truth. How uncanny. That's really funny. So it sounds like she looks like the Queen of Swords. So I think if this person is spreading lies about you, it's making people that go around talking shit about other people. Let me just say this. So people that go around talking shit about other people and can't face their own truth. The truth is coming out in what they are saying to other people. So a lot of times what they're doing is telling on themselves, which is interesting. What about bad reputation and you quite literally thrive under pressure? Liquid courage. So you could get a call from this person when they are inebriated. What else, Spirit? Music. This person that you're dealing with really likes music. And they want to marry you. Okay. What about stand your ground, discernment, distorted masculine? So whoever you are, and this could go either way. So I feel like you both surrendered to the universe. You're letting go, you're releasing, you're completing cycles. But this person could just be sitting around on their swing in their backyard waiting for you, thinking that you're going to come back, even though you're not. So it could go either way. And then when this person does come in, they're going to lie about why they're getting in touch with you. They're not going to tell you that they have this big love confession, that they want to, tell you how they feel. There's going to be a hidden motive. So just keep that in mind. Even if they tell you that, I don't know, they left something at your house 3 years ago that they need to pick up. I don't know. Legal matters. So it's on top of someone's wearing a mask. So I feel like spiritual law could be in place. It could be changing the whole dynamic. Because karma's a bitch, right? And you've set boundaries. You have, you've set boundaries from this person. They may come in and just tell you that they want to hook up for one last time. But you'll be smart and you won't do that. Or maybe you will do it. I don't know. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I just feel intuitively like you will not do that. All right, Spirit. So why is this all this fascinating, fun journey coming out today? What do we need to know? We'll start with the first row. What do we need to know about all of that? The Three of Wands. So I feel like this could also go two ways. So I feel like you have had the confidence and growth to put on your war paint and get the heck out of town. But then on the other hand, this other person could be waiting for you. What else? Two of Coins. Juggling finances, choices, cycles, spinning plates, money stress. So this person could be very stressed out about money. You could be stressed out about money. I mean, this time of year, everybody's stressed out about money, right? Page of Wands. So I feel like when they do come in to talk to you, they're going to come in looking like someone that they're not. Selling you a dream, basically, to get in the door. So Five of Wands. Competition, conflict, battle. This is my card of people getting together and talking shit about you. That's pretty funny. It's not funny, but the card is funny. It looks like the deer are having a party. All right, what else, Spirit? The Mentor. So I feel like this could go two ways too. I feel like you you're listening to your spirit guides. You're going on blind faith. And you don't give a shit about conformity. However, that being said, this other person that you are dealing with could be going through some sort of spiritual awakening. What else, Spirit? Four of Coins. Because of their religion or their rigid belief systems and their insecurity. What else, Spirit? Six of Cups. Yeah, they're thinking about past memories of you. Six of Wands. And how they want success with you. What about legal matters, Spirit? Nine of Coins. Huh. What about that? So I feel like this person, they may have money. I don't think that physical wealth is the issue. I think that you are a person who is spiritually abundant. What else, Spirit? Nine of Cups, and they are wishing that you could get back together. All right. So, Spirit, where is the collective on all this? What do we need to know about where they are at? You're the fucking Empress. You are pregnant with life. You're probably creating something, doing something. And where's this person that this reading is about? Where are they? The Fool. So the Fool is basically like a leap of faith. Like a, you know, throwing caution to the wind and just throwing all your eggs in one basket. Ace of Wands. What about that, Spirit? King of Cups. So I know I always say it. Well, if you've been here before, you've heard me say it. This King of Cups looks like an evil fucker. He doesn't look like a King of Cups. So what about the King of Cups? Okay. So when this person comes in, they're going to be caring and tolerant and probably apologetic. And what they want is your feminine love, your compassion, your energy. They want to be in your energy. All right, Spirit. Can we get an outcome card to all of this? The Star. So the Star is completing cycles. So I feel like you are in your serenity, following your dreams, healing, miracles. The Magician, making it happen. You're manifesting what you want. Does the collective want this person back? No, you do not, because no matter what it looks like, they made you feel restricted and confused and powerless. Let's get one more card. I know I always say that. One more. Ace of Wands. You are gaining clarity. Justice is coming in. And the High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck. So you're going to use your intuition with this person. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. Tarot is a useful guide. It's just here to basically, you know, let you know that this is what's going on. You're on the right path. Yeah, so I'm not here to tell you if you should take someone back or if you should stay in a relationship or any of that. I'm just here to give you some guidance if any of this is resonating with you. So let's get you an advice card. I'm called to use this deck today. So Spirit, what is the collective need for advice? Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. So accessing your solar plexus energy, and you can Google how to do that, will help you to get clarity on this situation. And then you got energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Well, let me know if this resonates. This was a lot. I'm probably going to do one more, but I got to go get a cough drop. I'm like hacking my brains out over here. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for watching the videos. The channel is growing slowly, so hopefully we get there eventually. But I appreciate you all. And I hope that you have a wonderful, magical day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.